Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming on to do my make for this month's All Things Christmas collaboration hosted by the lovely Jayne of the Crafting Shed Davies. So what I've done is I've made some crackers. So these are ones which I've already put together. So I thought it would be fun to put one together on video. So I'm just going to take these away. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through the process. I've got bits in various stages so that the video is not too long, you know, so kind of here's one I did earlier type of idea. So what I am using is I'm using 12 by 12 paper, which I have cut down to I think it's 8.5 by 12. Yes, 8.5 by 12. And I'm going to score it at 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. Turn it round. 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. Now, these are my measurements because I want this size cracker. Okay, if you want the bit that you pull to be a bit longer, then you can score it instead at 2, 3, and 4, and then turn it around 2, 3, and 4. But that gives you a smaller bit here where you put the hat and present. So, and I've got a reason why I want them a bit longer because of the gifts that I'm putting inside some of them. Okay, so that's what we've got. We've got our scores, and now we need to wait. Sorry. So then with the inside facing upwards, you fold these score lines like so on both sides. So you fold one up and then you fold it down and you fold it up again, so you get something that looks like this. Okay, and then with your scissors you cut out triangles up to that fold like that. So you do that all the way along both edges. So here we come to the one I made earlier. So here we are. Here's one I made earlier. So you can see it's got all the triangles cut out, and then I've put my snap in, and I've just sellotaped it down so it doesn't fall out, because these crackers produce quite a big hole at the end, and if you don't tape them down, then they, you know, the gift and everything can slide around. So I've done that, and then on one side, on the inside, I've put some double-sided tape. So I'm just going to remove that tape from, so you just put it on the inside of one edge, sorry, along the edge of one side on the inside. Okay, so that's that. And then what I do is I've got my hat, and I've got a motto, and I've got what have I got? Okay, so I've got a gift to go inside. Okay, so this is partly why I wanted this bit to be longer, so that these things fit inside. And then I line it up. So I line up this fold here, the crease, with the crease on the other side. Okay, and I do that on both sides, and then I line up this bit here so that it's straight. So there is quite a bit of overlap. It doesn't have to be, but I prefer it like that. So when it's straight, and this end is straight as well, just press down the double-sided sellotape, and that is it, secure. Okay, I mean, you could use I guess you could use glue if you wanted to, but obviously the double-sided sellotape is easier. And now I'm going to tie these bits with ribbon. So these this ribbon is more or less 42 centimeters. One piece is more or less 42 centimeters. That's the size that I found fits these crackers quite well. So I'm just going to tie a bow in here. Okay. I prefer to have a bit of extra ribbon because, you know, then you've got the facility to trim the ribbons so that the bows so that they look the same. You know, so I just want to pull this one down a bit. Okay. And so I'm just going to cut this so that it's at an angle so it doesn't fray. Don't know why I'm using these huge scissors. Let me find something a bit smaller. Let me find something a bit smaller. There we are. Scissors need sharpening. Okay, so I've got quite a small bit here, so I'm just going to cut off most of this bit as well. So I've got my bow, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, and just do my bow on this side. I'm not very good at tying bows at the best of times. And on camera it's perhaps even worse. Okay, so just try to make them look pretty. That's that one, and that's that one. So there's my cracker made, and I will be decorating this bit here, which I will share with you in next month's collaboration, how I decorated the crackers. But I just want to share with you how to make the hats. So I've got these pieces of pre-cut tissue paper. These ones I got them from the works, and I got 50 sheets, I think it was, for £3.50, which I thought was a really good deal. So you want the piece of tissue paper to go around your head and mark where it comes up to. Now, with this particular piece of tissue paper, it comes to about here. So I need to take about an inch off. So all you do is line up your tissue paper so that it's about an inch, like so, right? You see, so that there is the extra hanging over, and then I put a bead of glue all the way down at that about an inch mark. Come on, glue. So just go all the way down here. So this tissue paper came in a variety of colours, so it's just perfect. And as I have to make quite a few crackers, possibly 100 and something, you know, it's perfect. So it means that when is it for a group of 40, and then for a group of possibly I haven't got that commission yet, but possibly another group of 70. Now I have got glue all over this one, which wasn't very clever. It's the joys of crafting live on camera. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this excess. So just cut down there along your glue line. And then, oops. Now you can get between 6 and 8 hats out of this piece of paper. So that depends how thick you want them, how deep you want them. See if this bit of glue is dried. It hasn't. So, okay. So I'm going to bring this one in. Here's one I made earlier that has glued and didn't get glue all over it. So okay, so we've got this piece of paper now is doubled and it's glued at one end. So all you do is you line up the edges, and then fold it again in half, like so. And depending on how many peaks you want in the crown, it depends how many times you fold it. So I'm going to fold it once more. Okay, so that's quite skinny now. And I'm making hats for women, so I'm just going to make 8 hats. So I cut it in half first, and then I cut it in half again. And then all you do is you cut it at an angle like that, and you get your crown. So you have crowns which have that sort of peak, and you have crowns that have the same sort of peak. Okay, so let's do that, and they fit perfectly. You open them out, you've got your crown that fits on your head. They're quite a good size, I think, for women. But I'm going to show you what happens if you leave it like this. So I had folded it like so, but for these ones, perhaps we're going to just have it with two folds. So this is a slightly bigger fold, and with this obviously you get less peaks, so it just depends what you want. So you just get 4 peaks. Again, it's quite a nice shape. And yeah, so that's how you make the hats. As I said, like, you can make between 6 and 8 depending, or you can make 7 even if you go. Yeah, so that's the hats. As I said, I'll be back to show you the decorations later. And what has happened to the cracker I just made? Here is what we made. If the snap is too long, which this one has turned out to be, just cut it off a little bit on the inside there. And there we are. That's the cracker ready to be pulled. As I said, you can make this bit a bit wider, because there is enough to grab hold of, but if you want to make it a bit wider and then this bit becomes narrower, you can also make them less fat by cutting your paper narrower as well. So the dimensions depend really on what you're looking for. So thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye for now.